مشاهدينا الكرام، أهلا وسهلا بكم في حلقة جديدة ومميزة من برنامجكم الوطني رواد الأعمال. وكما عودناكم في كل أسبوع نستضيف كفاءة جديدة ومن زاوية Special Businessman. Please welcome the owner and partner of Mabsoot Technical Services, Mr. Hamza and Mr. Ravdeep. Welcome, it's such an honor being here with you guys.
Thank you, brother. It's been an honor. Thank you for taking time and just taking our interview. Thank you so much.
So firstly, can you guys introduce yourselves and how did you start this business and how did you achieve success in it?
So my name is Hamza and I've been here in the UAE for like approximately 7 years now. So I started off with a job here. So in 2 years back, me and Ravdeep, we started this business together. We were just like slowly we wanted to start this business, but we want to make sure first of all that what is the market gap, what is our pros and cons in this business. So first we figured out that, then Ravdeep and me we started to come up with this idea that we need to start it and pursue it as our career.
So I am Ravdeep. I'm the partner of this company, and I came here 2 years ago on visit visa, and in the first initial month I find out there is a huge gap in the market where we can provide all the technical services, like all the services like the plumbing work, the carpentry work to the resident areas. Okay, and my thought is to get the suitable partner for me. Okay, that is Hamza. Alhamdulillah, that's why our partnership works very well. Alhamdulillah, and we have a great understanding of the business. So his roles and responsibilities to take care of all the operating system and visit the site and field work. Okay, my role and responsibility in the company is like take care of the accounts, the cash system, and raising fund from the market for our company. So yeah, that's how we started 2 years ago.
And can you guys tell me more in detail what kind of services do you provide in your company?
We are providing all type of services related to technical work. Okay, like the electrician work, the plumbing, carpentry, cleaning services. All these type of services we are providing. Here in UAE, that there's very common, like you get the cleaning services on hourly basis. Okay, but we are providing that same services on the monthly basis. Okay, in the hourly you have to pay 25 to 30 dirhams, so maybe 45 dirhams per hour to get that cleaning services. Okay, to clean your house, your residential house. And we are providing that same services for the monthly at around 500 to 650. So yeah, people like that services, and they are happy to pay on the monthly basis, not on the hourly basis.
Which becomes very, very convenient for them and less affordable. It's very affordable.
Right.
Because sometimes it's so much expensive. People, like there are a lot of people now, the situation is that the people doesn't want to pay a lot. Like if you are a big company,
especially after the COVID.
And there's a lot of liabilities. We don't put liabilities on them. If they want to cancel, they can cancel at any time. No need to put this much and nothing like that. Just a normal contract, you pay monthly and we just provide you the services. If you want to end, you can end any time. Like no 1 year contract, or like, because people fall into this contract and then they realize they don't want it. What if you want to move on or something like that? So we give them this much of the freedom.
Sometimes we suffer a lot due to this plan. Sometimes people don't want to renew, they don't want to give the prior notice or something like that. But overall, 80% of the time we are successfully continue this business like this. Okay. Because apart from that, the cleaning, our company, like the cleaning is the major major part, and the rest we can put it like
like we more focus on the ground levels. We go to the ground levels. What are the really needs for the people who are like, if I put myself in their place, like what I would need. If I would need someone, I would not need for someone for the whole area. So that's how we come up with ideas. We don't see people like in our position. We should go and just see how they need, like what I would need. Like let's suppose I have a house, and let's suppose I have some technical issues in my house. Yeah, I'm not going to a big company and come and he's gonna charge me pretty hefty, like amount. So what I do, we go there. Let's suppose small bulb is when you have an issue with your plumbing, you issue with your drainage. So we're not gonna say, oh no, this is the fees and this is the fix, whatever. If you wanna do 1 hour work or 5 minutes work, you have to pay the same. No, it depends on how much. Let's suppose a small thing, we'll charge them the same. Companies do like, let's suppose you have to pay this much if it's a small work or if it's a long work, because we are wasting 1 hour and then you will have to pay the same. So us, we just don't take like really like. That's why like we
on the initial stage we have two options, rather to go with the big projects, big companies, okay, and do like a third party company, like do work like a third party company, okay, or we create our own market for the residential unit. Our focus is on the residential unit, okay, where we can provide the door-to-door services, like little work. It's all like little work, you know, the electrician work, or that there is some issue with the plumbing, there is some issue with the drainage system, someone needs to rebuild the washroom, or some work in the kitchen area. So there is all little work, like as all the building management, they are providing the maintenance services, but they are not on time. So that's why we are here, like we give all the services on time, whether it's midnight 1 a.m. or early morning 5 o'clock. No issue in that. Our team is available, and we make sure that our team get that work on time. That's why like this is the market cap, and we are working on it. Right, still now we captured that 20% of that market. Still the 80% gap is still left. So our focus is to get that 100%.
I mean, like we have less formalities to follow for the person who needs us. He doesn't need to do a lot. Oh, he's like office timing, but the work time is no. You can just call it anytime. We are available for the services. That's where we stand out.
So nextly, what is your future plans as UAE businessman?
Future plans, I think pretty much like we want to grow. Inshallah, like this is the start. It's been 2 years. Yeah, there's a lot of ups and downs. I think 6-7 months you just figure out what to do, how to do. You know, even though you start, but still you need a lot. You don't see a lot when you started. So when you started like 1 year, we need to just cope up with a lot of difficulties, how to do, because we change of plans every time. Yeah, we do want to do this way, that way. Now we're in this position that we can grow more. In the start, like you cannot, because it's a lot, like it's just too risky in the start. Unless you're really sure that now we're really sure that you want to expand. Now we have the market, we have our grip in the market. Now we know people, we have references, and people are approaching us now. So for that we need to expand, because we need more sources. We need to build our capacity more.
The business plan is like I want to continue this work consistent. Consistency is the key thing, and keep repeating the same work every day. For next 2 years, our focus is to get that this goal, consistency continues. We need that consistency for next 2 years, so that it's all about the financials. We need that bank balance to try some little more new works and
to come out of our comfort zone. Like in the start, you just. There's a lot of difficulties you face in the start, which is obvious. It's fine, like it's a business. A lot of people you see, they just give up. Like, 6 months I'm not earning anything, and I'll just give up because it's too much. For us, we stood up. Like we said, no, this is gonna happen. It's fine. Because we had nowhere to go. We left our jobs. Actually, I left my job. He was that time. He started with me as a business. Like we started as a company.
It's like special thanks for the the UAE government who provide too much opportunity.
Ease of business. It's all I would say. That's like
opportunity right now. Like there is a lot of opportunity in the market. If you can, you just you have that skill to grab that opportunity. There is a lot of opportunity, and in coming next 5 years and 10 years, the market will gonna boom, and we can see ourselves at right now we are at like middle level of like
that means in the start, if I would see myself now, like this is the situation. If I would see that time now, I would definitely go for it. But that time, I had a lot of like, no man, this is not gonna work. We should change the business, blah. But the consistency, the conviction is the key. We were the same. I said, no, just give it some time. Like there was a lot of time that we were really broken that, okay, this is 6 months, it's not gonna work. Obviously families expect from you put a lot of time, everything. It's some time, but it's fine, it's part of the business. But once we what do we call surpasses that level, we were getting the fruits. We were getting the fruits, our patience, our conviction, the commitment. We didn't compromise on our services, no matter what. No matter what, we didn't say no, man, because I need to pay because I didn't get any results. Just pay my employee less, or I'm just gonna charge what I promise. I'm gonna charge the customer more. No, we did never compromise on that. It's still the same, but we put something on us, like like being the pioneers. We should suffer first, like to grow the company. We should if we don't suffer, we will not know the needs of the people. So now, alhamdulillah, 2 years now, recently we are now in the position we're really we're sure now. 1 year back, you will ask me this question, I'll say, no man, I don't think so, because it's not going good. Now, if you ask me, I'm pretty sure that we want to pursue it, expand it, inshallah, as much as we can in our capacity. Not not something which is gonna be a little bit of damage, or if you go outside of your capacity, it's not good, because you're gonna lose what you have and you're not gonna get what you want. So in our capacity, inshallah, we will grow our employees more, we will grow our business, we put more investment, inshallah. So future plan is definitely, this is the future plan.
So as you know, here in the United Arab Emirates, it's such a big market and there's a lot of competition, especially in Dubai. It's not easy to be successful. So can you tell me what makes you guys special?
Yeah, I explained you, there is a lot of opportunity. As we see, if there is a competition, then the market is very big. There is a lot of opportunity. You have that skill to grab that opportunity. That's it. Okay. The competition.
Competition is with ourselves. It's with me. Competition is me. I mean, if I'm really loyal to my business, if I'm really with my work, if I'm putting work, I'm the competitor of my on my own self. I'm competing with myself. If I want to get better, I should get better. The things will get better, because I know what I'm doing. If I'm providing the right services to the people and I'm getting the feedback, that means I'm doing something good. Because if I see the market, I will be really manipulated, because I will say, oh no man, this is a big market. Whatever you start, there's a market for that. If you start a hardware work, if it's a technical work, if consultancy work, or if you crypto, whatever, there's there's a lot of competition. There's every kind of business.
What we feel different, doing business in UAE, you can get. The government is very helpful. Government is very helpful to providing all the facilities, all the licenses cost and everything. We get a lot of support from not directly from the government, but it's like a kind of.
But the way they have managed, the way they organize stuff, it's very convenient.
The organization, the system they made for newbies, it's a help a lot.
I mean, my everything is safe. My company is safe. My investment is safe. My contracts are safe. If I'm doing contract, I'm not worried. Even if it's 4 payments, 5 payments, I'm getting the money. Everybody's following, because they have organized in the way that everybody's following me so much. So that's really helpful. I'm not worried that no man about scams, or I'm gonna get scammed and what I'm gonna go. Everybody's helping. The court is helping. The UAE government is helping, because they've organized everything in such a perfect manner that you don't feel this kind of hesitation. You're not really because everybody's afraid. If I'm doing something illegal, I have to pay a hefty fine. So no one goes for that. So we are really comfortable with that, because so now we only focus to grow the business. So the rest people come and we get it.
Everything is covered by the system.
System is itself generating everything.
Right.
So can you share with us the locations and how to contact you guys?
Our location is on the Al Maktoum Road, MM Tower, 1501, and you can contact via our contact details. You can provide our numbers and email address also. We have our own website. You can search on www.almabsoot.com, and we are happy to help.
Any queries you can just do. We have live chats. Everything is there. You can just through our website.
So lastly, we from ABC Al Arabiya, we thank the UAE government and leaders for the blessings they provided us with, such as safety, luxury, and the business environment we live in here today. And we want a special thank you as well from you to them.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for taking your time, man, and just making this happen, because I think it will help someone somehow a little bit. We also we are not really old, we're also young. We started as a young. So I hope people out there who just want to start business, I think my advice to them would be just if you're good at it, just start it. Just start it. Just don't. I know it's gonna be hard for you. 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. I started. I was doing a job, a normal job. He came here just looking for a job, but we had something in our brain.
Yeah.
We wanted to pursue something. We wanted to do something. And finally, when it was time, we said, okay, good to go. But obviously, you need a good partner.
The hard work always pays out.
Yeah,
Always
for sure,
pays
for
out.
sure.
Yeah.
There's no way that it's gonna go waste. It's gonna somewhere, sometime, inshallah. It just depends on you. How much you're ready to give, how much you're ready to put there, how much you're ready to risk your like it's without risk you will be in comfort zone. If you don't come out of your comfort zone, you will be stuck in the same routine over and over again. I mean, this is a nature. Whoever comes out of the comfort zone, if we like for us, if I want to be a good businessman, I'm gonna look up to people who have done something like let's suppose Amazon. I'm just saying, like, he was started from nothing to something. So if I say he came out of his comfort zone, he took risk, he failed. Failure is just fine. I mean, like they said, if you make mistakes, it's fine because if you learn from the mistakes, they're not mistakes, they are lessons. If you don't learn from the mistake, that's a mistake.
Yeah.
You should always learn from the mistake, then become a lesson. Like that's a lesson for you. But if you don't learn and you keep on mistake and repeating, it's just that's you can call it a mistake. But if you learn from him, that's a lesson.
We saw a lot of hard time in the initial stage. For me, what's actually worked, it's like everybody has their own, points. But my point is like, do the partnership with Allah.
Yeah.
Give your give that percentage to Allah. You will get the barakat in your income. You get that barakah no matter what. How many times? Like if you hold the hand of Allah. You are going to lose nothing, and eventually you get the barakah in your income. So it's my point of view. But that's it.
Sometimes like it's hard work also, but sometimes we have to count on someone who's giving to everyone. Like in the end of the day, we have to count on him. We can only count on him because in our hardship we suffered, we know. So we always count on him. We didn't go that like something. We didn't. Yeah, obviously you get down somewhere, but the point is that what kept us going, what pushed us, is that he's there for us.
Yeah, be on time.
Like we both are 26. Yeah, when I left my job, I was 24. He didn't have a job, so we were just counting on one person because that time no one understands you. Because when you pour your heart out, no one's gonna get you as he's gonna get you, as he's gonna understand you, he's gonna give you. And now after 2 years, we really feel we have been through it. Like everything he gave us, everything, alhamdulillah, from nothing to something. Like we started, we didn't have nothing, like to be honest. But arranged this and that, we did commitment, alhamdulillah, we pursued that commitment. We didn't just, oh no, I'm gonna do this. Like let's suppose I'm looking for investment. I'm gonna be really, if I'm not straightforward.
Our family don't invest us. Like they invest even a single penny. So it's like
when you were 24,
alhamdulillah, it's invested by Allah Ta'ala.
I mean, when you were 24, the parents says, don't do this, man. It's not for you. You're just a kid. So you just do the job. That's better for you. Just inshallah after 30, 40. But us seeing the world growing so fast, we realized that where I was stuck, it wasn't worth it. I had to do something. He had to do something to start something, because if we would take initiative now, so I don't mind if it's executed after 3-4 years, no problem. But if I start at the age of 30 or 40, then it's too late. For me, like that's why we started. So we didn't think a lot. Not that time we knew there was a lot of competition, big companies. But as I told you, we wanted to go to the ground levels. Yeah. What are the ground levels? Nobody going to ground levels. They have formalities. All our formalities are fulfilled. If a company comes, 1 hour, I'm going to charge you this. If you have a small work, big work, you need to pay this. So you have no other option. We give option. You need per month 2 times people. No, just pay the same amount. You don't have to pay a fixed amount or no like this. We don't put them in a situation because we understand them. Because if I will want the same. I don't want something to just charge me for if a small work and this big amount for the same amount of work if I can do it for like 90 times less. So that was our main focus. Inshallah, it's gonna be the main goal. Even though how much inshallah we expend, we will really like want those who think like us, because they want situation, they want the issues to solve in their capacity.
Thank you so much for this amazing letter, and thank you as well for having us.
Appreciate, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
مشاهدينا الكرام، إلى هنا ونختم حلقتنا لهذا الأسبوع. تابعونا كل Friday and Saturday on ABC العربية and social medias. دمتم بخير.